Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Will and Deshaun Show. Will, how are you?
I am great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
Well, you,
good.
you know what? Let me not say that. I'm actually not great.
Oh,
I'm
what's wrong
starting
with
to get
you?
under the weather, but I'm okay.
No, you'll be fine. Anyway,
I guess so.
fight through it.
Yes, fight the power.
Um, so today we want to talk about aging. Are you afraid?
Aging.
What did I say?
Asian.
Aging. Yeah,
That's how they say Asian.
aging, getting older, maturing.
Maturing.
Yes. Is that something you're afraid of? Does that make you dip? Does that make you anxious or depressed when you look in the mirror and you see your age and you go out and you see people significantly younger than you and to be someone who has lived a couple lives at this point? 'Cause I feel like by the time you get to your 30s and your 40s, you kind of lived a
Yeah.
couple of.
Um, I'm not afraid of getting old because getting old is a privilege, and
Mhm.
I'm grateful for that. It has given me a reality check
Okay.
of seeing of now having to take medications,
Oh.
um, your body not recovering as fast.
Mm.
Like you said, seeing a little subtle changes here and there, your hair starting to thin out, seeing changes like that. And it's like, oh wow, I'm getting old. But I'm not one of those old people who like older people of getting old, like oh, I'm gonna dye my hair straight black. Because that's one thing I want black men to do.
Okay.
Embrace their age and embrace their gray hair. I notice a
Mm.
black men they hate to embrace their gray. A lot of them hate to embrace
I
their
don't
gray
dye my
hair.
hair.
Well, do you have a lot of grays?
I don't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But
As we start to get older,
I
start to
don't
get
think I
gray hair.
would dye my
Like
hair.
I don't have a lot of gray hair. Really don't have a lot of gray hair at all, to be
Mhm.
honest. But once it starts to turn gray, like I have like a couple of strands here and there. But once
Mhm.
it starts to be grayer and grayer,
So you wouldn't dye your hair? Like dye
not
it
really.
back jet
No,
black? No.
no, not really.
Mm.
I would probably rock the salt and pepper look.
I don't see myself dyeing my hair.
But some people, and then the funny thing is, it be jet black. We're like, your hair is not jet black like that
It may
anymore.
be.
It's not. Because
Um,
it's sometimes it be an obvious dye job too.
what if people feel like they got gray too early?
Now, some people do gray very early.
Yeah, some people gray
There is
early.
people now. If you grade very early, sure, you should cool. It's your hair. You gonna do what you want to do,
Do
right?
what you want to do regardless.
Regardless. But I feel like as you get older, like I said, versus being younger and getting gray at a young age or having these gray patches or whatever, that's different. But as you get older and you see your hair start to turn slightly more gray, you start to get more gray strands in your beard or getting your mustache and then your hair, and you're like, wow, I'm starting to age.
Right.
And like for me personally, I'm embracing it.
Do you think when they dye their hair, they're running away from the fact that they're getting older?
Yes, they don't want to get old. They don't want to look older.
Okay.
And we know that gray hair makes you look older, or it represents being old. And a
Yeah.
lot of people don't want to get old or look old, so they dye their hair
Hmm.
jet black.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. What about women?
Women
Do
do it too.
Do you think they should embrace being gray too?
Yes, I
Mm.
think I think gray hair is beautiful, especially if
Hmm.
you have some good silver or white gray hair. It looks amazing. I think it's beautiful. I think gray hair is beautiful.
I think it depends. I think gray hair is beautiful, but I think it depends on where you're at in life, whether you should dye it or not. What you're trying to do, what your plans are. Are you single? Are you with
But
someone?
if you become a person of a certain age,
Depends on when that gray hair happens too.
you're right. But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If you're getting up in age, your hair is starting to gray.
Hmm.
Just let it gray.
Hmm. Well, I don't have gray hair like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
I mean,
straight,
neither one of
so
us have gray hair
I've
like
never
that.
had to have that conversation with myself. Should I?
But as I'm starting to see more gray hair, I'm like,
I mean, I
okay.
don't mind it.
Like I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm not like, oh my god, I'm getting gray. Let me
Mm.
start down. I'm black. No, like I'm embracing it. Like I am embrace aging. I am embracing aging because at one point I didn't want to embrace age because aging. I know this is gonna sound real dark, and I know y'all be like, "Oh, he always go for the dark stuff." But getting old mean you about to, pass on over.
Not necessarily.
You can pass at any age, of course, but once you start to get older, your mortality becomes a little bit more apparent that you ain't gonna be here forever.
Yeah,
That's just facts.
it's facts, but getting older does not have to equate to death.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying
Right.
you know that's your
Like,
next phase in life. That's what you're going to, you know.
I'm 40, playing your funeral. Like,
No,
let me
not
get my
like.
will together, okay? Like,
Not,
oof.
I mean, well, you actually should, to be
Right.
honest. And please go and get life insurance, people.
Mm,
Stop leaving your family with burdens. Get life
yeah.
insurance. It's not that expensive.
But to me, aging can be a beautiful thing. It can be a
I
great
think it
thing.
is. Like I said, I think it is a beautiful thing.
It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to have a long life, and you get to take all the things that you already have learned and the lessons and everything. You can apply them to your future. And
I always hear
that's
people
how I
say it's
feel.
greater later. And I really believe that. I really
Mhm.
believe that my second half of my life is going to be greater than my first half.
I also feel like you determine how fast you age. You could take better care. Of course, everything is not in your hands, but a
Yeah.
lot is. There's a lot that you can do to help yourself to age a lot more gracefully.
Would you get like a facelift?
No,
Would you get Botox
no,
or fillers?
I don't see myself doing plastic surgery. Yeah, I don't see it.
So if you start getting wrinkles, you're just going to embrace your
I'm just
wrinkles?
gonna wrinkle. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't see myself doing plastic surgery. Cause come on, I mean, it's not like come on. I could be on TV every day. You never know what may happen. 5 years
Right.
from now, we could be on TV. Would you get it then? It'll be different.
I would get Botox. I
Okay.
would. I would get Botox. I want like, and I don't want like that. I don't want to see. I don't want get anything that's gonna make you look unnatural.
It's a lot easier for us to say no while we're here and not in the public eye. So I think
Right.
it's different if
No,
you
I mean,
were
like I said, I'm definitely embraced. Like I said, I'm still embracing my inner. But like, you're not embracing if you want to get Botox. I just, not to necessarily want to look youthful. It's just like just make your skin look nice.
right.
Like I still want to have like nice looking skin.
I mean, there's all type of stuff that comes before surgery too that can also help you look younger. You
But I
know,
mean, these people facelifts now that they're getting, it looks amazing.
yeah, I bet it costs amazing
Of,
too.
I mean,
Yeah,
of course it does. But it looks good.
right. Do you think those people who are getting faced, do you think they're afraid to age? The
Absolutely,
actors and actresses,
absolutely,
you think they're all so
absolutely.
should they just embrace being
Yes.
like the wrinkles and
Cameron Diaz
embrace
says she want
their
to look in the mirror and she don't want to see a different person.
right?
She says she's embracing looking aging.
Because people have said that, in 20 years, the grandmas they gonna look like they still bottle girls
Right.
because they all look young. So I think I don't know. There's nothing wrong with looking a little younger if you choose to look that way. That's how I
Oh yeah,
feel.
I mean everybody's always chasing youth. Everybody's
Yeah,
always chasing the fountain of
in
youth.
some type of way, we all chasing you,
Everybody chasing. Everybody got the Peter Pan
whether you
syndrome. Nobody want
chasing
to
it
grow up.
naturally or surgically. Everybody
Yeah,
chasing you.
everybody. Because again, nobody wants to get old.
I mean, upkeep is something that has to be
I mean, you
done.
definitely should upkeep yourself. But again, for a person like myself who does not look my age
Hmm.
per se, but I'm not going around telling people like, oh, I'm look 20.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I am a
Right.
44-year-old man. I look like I'm probably mid 30s, early 40s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, I look 31, 30, 25, 28, 21. No. I know I look like a 44-year-old man between maybe late 30s to 40. You get what I'm saying? Like, and and I'm okay with that.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be trapped. I don't want my face to be trapped in time.
Now, there are a lot of ways to quote unquote hold on to age, from dyeing hair to surgery. But how about how a person dress? Do you think some people are dressing to look younger? And
Yes. And I always say
I
that.
know you hate that. That's why I
I
brought it
do.
up.
Because
But why not let them people do what they want to
again,
do? Why not let them wear their young
that is
clothes?
true, but it stands out.
Maybe they want to stand
Like
out.
but not in a good way.
Mhm.
It doesn't stand out in a good way. You look like like, I hate to say it, you look like a nigga who went to jail and now you're trying to dress the same how you went in. Or like you just dressed like your little nephews. You and your nephew should not look alike.
Maybe he liked his nephew's style. He thought it
There
was
is style
cool.
that you can wear like your nephews that have adult men. You
Right.
should get to be a point where you dress your age and you can still be a stylish person.
Right.
You don't have to look like you 21 and you
Well, maybe he
62.
feels like the guys who dress his age look old.
Again, don't be lazy. We have the internet now. There's so many style guys out here
We,
that you can watch
we do, but
or
maybe
you can
he
learn.
fell for the style guy who happens to be 25
I guess.
and he happens to be 65.
And you look a fool.
But yeah. Okay. So what about going to the club?
That too.
You think there was a study that came out that said you should still go to the club up until your 60s.
Now, here's the thing: you should still be active, and I think if
Social.
go to a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be in a club with 21-year-olds.
So what if one night I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, what?
I just
Look, a one nighter. If you just want to go out, a one nighter thing. But if you a regular with the 20 somethings, they gonna be looking at you crazy.
You can't be a regular in the young people club. No.
No,
Says who?
says no one. But you shouldn't.
Okay.
Society, you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You first of all, you like the creepy old pervert.
Live your life, old man.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You look like the old sugar daddy. They be like, oh, here come Mr. Larry.
That's hilarious.
Looking gross.
Yeah. Does everything has like an age limit? I guess, huh? In a way, I guess society has given everything, an age where you should stop doing it or whatever.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. There's this, like you said, the imaginary handbook that says you should have certain things by certain ages, or you should be doing certain things by a certain age.
Mhm.
Again, there is nothing wrong with if you want to go out and enjoy yourself. You should, but it just doesn't look right. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you being a 70-year-old man in a club with 21-year-olds,
Not damn near 70.
that just don't look right.
Mm.
Like I'm 44. I don't want to be in a club with a whole bunch of 20-year-olds.
Right. Right.
You
Right,
get what I'm
right.
saying?
Mhm.
They young, they young, they wild and rambunctious. They gonna do what they do. I'm not up for all of that anymore. And I can still have a good time. However, I'm not trying to be no place where the kids gonna start fighting at any given moment.
It can pop off.
I'm not saying that
Okay?
people don't fight at the mature clubs, but that's rarely
They
ever
do.
happens.
They do though. Yeah.
It rarely happens.
How old is too old to like do reality TV? Because they be fight. They be older than us and they be fighting.
Now, to be fighting on reality TV, that's ridiculous at a certain age. There's a difference between, okay, if we talking about fist fighting or we talking about verbal going back and forth.
This.
Yeah, that you too old for that. You should. That's again.
We just saw Ja Rule and what's his face? Tony Yayo was about to fight on the plane. They in their 50s.
But they didn't.
They didn't. They didn't. You're right.
They just had a. Now they was gonna square up.
It looked like they was standing there, like it looked like.
But again, it's in a defense if you have to defend yourself,
right? Oh, you got to
not just to be fighting, just to be on television at 50.
Right. True.
Like, come on now. What do I look like 44 years old trying to go on reality TV and be on Bad Boys Club on Zeus fighting with somebody for fame? I don't want it.
On Zeus, period. It's just
facts, but still.
Ooh, an old Bad Boys Club, or old Bad Girl Club. 50 and up Bad Boys, and 50 and up Bad Girls. That would be hilarious. That would get so much ratings.
It would.
I just gave y'all an idea, Zeus. The old Bad Girls Club. Oh my gosh.
Old baddies.
That's horrible.
That would be despicable.
Age is a funny thing. It really is.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Okay. Tell yourself that, okay?
And now it ain't nothing but a fact.
Okay. Age ain't nothing but a number.
It's true in certain things. But as you get older, your life changed.
Of course. All our
your
lives
interests change.
Yeah.
You don't even think the same.
But also, a lot of times people get older and decide to go back and do things that they wish they would have did when they were young.
Again, especially when you get grown-up money, you get to buy all the things. That
a lot of people don't chase their dreams or have a chance to chase their dreams until they get older.
And I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. Trust me.
Life happens for different people at different times,
and that is true. But also, you still look like you stick out like a sore thumb.
You know what? Maybe you were made to stick out. You weren't made to fit in. You were made to stand out.
Yeah, because we all individuals. However, you look a fool.
Well, Will is not a fan of the old man in the club. Okay,
I'm not. Because you look creepy.
That you look creepy. But anyway, I'm okay with aging. I'm cool with it. Every now and then I have a talk with myself, but for the most part, I'm cool with it. But other than that, tell us what y'all think about aging.
Yeah, drop down in the comments. Bye, y'all.
Peace out.